Hey guys, Anya here. Welcome back for episode 7 of season 3 of The Witcher. Let's go ahead and dive into this episode, guys. If you want to see the full-length reaction, check it out over on Patreon, or if you become a member of the channel, get you access as well. It will be in watch-along format, so you will need your own footage to sync up with the time codes from reaction the entire thing. You get the same thing for all the other shows and movies that we cover in the channel. We also have a community pick where you guys put forth suggestions and then vote on what movie we react to in the following month. We got monthly Q&As, behind-the-scenes footage, to try to make it worth your while should you are go to way to support the channel. But guys, if you enjoy this reaction, I just really appreciate it. If you leave a like, drop a comment, subscribe if you're not already. With that all said and down the way, guys, let's go ahead and hop into episode 7. Here we go. The Hunt? Is that what we're about to see? Where are we? Mars? Matt Damon? Oh. Oh. Well, okay then. She crossed planes. That's interesting. Or it can be interesting. We got a unicorn on here this time around. Yeah, it's a bit of a mess.
Dijkstra and Philippa weren't the only ones scheming at Thaned. They suspect Vilgefortz conspired with Nilfgaard, and Enevar Emrys took the whole continent by surprise. The Second War has begun. Great. I will say, I think some of the stuff between these two are some of my favorites this season.
Plans change.
Come with me then.
No. No, I have to find my family.
I'll talk to my brother.
I don't know what happens next.
Just let me be there with you. Prove that I'm more than a mask.
Man, I want to believe it, but...
After I find Ciri.
You should find Geralt first.
Probably. He's a little more in a precarious situation at the moment.
Felt it like a shockwave. I don't see how she could have made it, Jaskier. I'm so sorry.
Oh yeah, speaking of that, I wonder how that affected Vilgefortz. Was he able to port out in time? This gooby ass broken family, man. That shit gets me every time, man. White wolf. Dude, idle dialogue sometimes is always kind of funny.
Quest and Carnen Tipanet Guelv. She said to tell you something out there waits for you. Cirilla was once our guest as well. She found her way to you.
And I lost her.
Hold on a second. I think I know who that was, but like, you know what? This is an easier thing because let's just go to who I think it is. Okay, never mind. It's not.
And then he hurt.
I've done that shit before, man. It don't feel good, especially when your vision goes out. It wasn't my shoulder though, it was my elbow. My arm was that way, like fully the wrong direction. Just gave it a good old yank. Vision went black for I'd say 15, 30 seconds, and then just hit a strong wave of nausea, followed by like 3 weeks of just pain. Who be you? Well, shit. That's foreboding. I mean, this doesn't exactly look like where the Wild Hunt is. Maybe we're somewhere else. While just as barren, it's a little more weirdly pleasant, less demonic even. Someone else has been here. I mean, unless those were her tracks. They looked a little big, but then again, this is... You know, it definitely looks like other tracks.
Who's out there?
She's on Tatooine.
Alright. Sun sets in the west.
What's interesting to me from what we've seen so far, that when you travel via monolith, there's not like a monolith on the other side that acts as a conduit to the location you're porting to. You just, a portal is just opened and then you're spat out. Well, I guess from what we saw in Blood Origin, it still has to be opened a way back via the monolith. So like, I don't know, man. The travel, I don't comprehend wholly. I don't know that we're meant to right now, but dude, it would be wild if she came across a big ass spooky pyramid.
Please be right, Cohen.
Check out my reaction to Stargate. I see you back there. Oh. I was wondering, like, we framed in on her dropping that for a reason. I thought maybe it would be a trail, but no, this is worse. Right back where she started. Oh, God. Gotta love it.
I will not die here. I will not die here. I will not die here.
I'm just looking around in the background to see if I see this fucker that's haunting her. Again, more tracks.
Show yourself! I will find you and follow you right out of this fucking desert!
Again, I love the tenacity. Wait, that slime looks familiar. Well, I mean, it's just slime, so maybe not, but didn't we come across something that was of such consistency? Yeah. Ooh. I mean, there's also a human-like figure.
But I never believed her.
Following you around as well.
You're smaller than they make you out to be in the books.
For the most part, it looks good, but there was one, you can tell they're CGIing a horn on a horse that's actually in front of her, and there was a couple of moments where the horn wasn't moving right. It's not like the Wolverine or like Wolverine Origins bad, like with the claws, but it was noticeable. Like there were some moments where the horn and the head weren't actually attached.
You're lost forever. You're going to stop.
Hey, we found some rocks, at least. That's something.
Eat some fucking food. I can't do this anymore. Wait!
That's certainly no way for a princess to behave.
Excuse me.
Mother.
My Cirilla.
You want to talk about hallucinations? I think this would be one to be wary of.
You abandoned me. You went on that boat and you didn't take me with you.
You need some water. I think that's what it is. That's all it is. Nothing mystical.
I see you, little fucker.
Oh my god! Oh my god.
Heavyweight. Just reach out.
Oh.
How many more times will history have to repeat itself?
Can I tell you something?
Is this the princess from Blood Origin?
You could be the last.
Hello? Hello?
Or just somebody else. Interesting. She's having these visions, but her physical form is still in the desert. You gonna help? Or are you just gonna run off again? Beat it to death. Eat it. That might help.
Wait. Where are you going? Wait.
It's a asshole horse, man. Okay. Maybe I jumped the gun.
There's a vein here.
Ow. Stop it.
All right. I'm coming. Told you about Roach yet? You'd really like her.
No. Well, look at that. Guess some other people have been here once or twice and didn't fare too well.
Clearly no food to be found here.
No, but something that probably... Wait. Oh.
You murdered people like me. You spilled elven blood. And for what? Death came for you in the
That
end.
tear going up into her eye was interesting.
Really think that someone like you could change things where countless others have failed?
Oh! Yeah, dude.
Another tip?
Huh.
Don't punch rocks.
Yeah.
I wondered if I'd see you again.
Dude, she's got to have a boxer fracture from that. I've had one. Oh my god, that's not fun.
Filled entire streets with blood.
Whose blood? Those who wish to use me or kill me.
But do you know what I see when I look at you?
Have we heard her story? I don't remember it.
Burn it to the ground.
Are we going to be here the whole episode? I guess we haven't been here the whole episode. But I would like a change of scenery for a little bit.
I know, not much further.
Like, these look like the same ridges, but just from different angles.
I can sense something.
Oh, whoa. What in the world? Did you? Oh! This thing's kind of gnarly looking if we could get a good look at it. Stop hitting yourself. Wow, that thing's had a major weak point, given.
Little horse.
It had a pretty solid defense, but that was a little easy. Wow, that looks terrible. Oh my god.
You're all right, friend. Shh. I'm going to take a look now. All right?
Ooh, yeah, about that.
To be a helpless princess.
But there is nothing out here. I have nothing to draw from.
I thought you said magic is everywhere.
Chaos is in the ground. You control it. This is a test. She's the only thing holding her back at this point, really. So this is meant to like break her down and oh. So she wasn't just cauterizing it. She sealed it up. Okay. Don't know how that works, but magic.
You're different. You will change everything. Those you love will betray you too. Trick you. You always. Feel your rage, child of the elder blood.
Don't you dare.
You said it yourself. You don't need.
Oh my god.
Feel your rage.
Stop trying to make her you.
This is your power. Magic is everywhere.
I don't want it.
I don't want it.
I relinquish my powers.
Huh.
It's her, all right.
How can you be sure she's the one?
Have you seen many an ashen-haired, green-eyed whelp on the edge of the desert? You dickless knobhead. This is the girl he's looking for.
She back?
Equal os. Nagavol ip hitli. Ziptuan.
Krekeni kerig.
Tere dat fein gavol en fortini.
He needs you. Don't lag behind.
God, I know I recognize her. I'm gonna have. I hope the credits tell me.
I was not expecting there to be so many people.
You know what? Actually, I think.
Ads were, you know, exclusive. A sort of no boys allowed kind of club.
Okay, yeah, I was right, but her IMDb said she's not in this, so like I was like so confused. It's Monger Song.
What news?
Hey.
Oh. Now are we at the end? Yeah, okay. Yeah, I thought that was her. I thought I remember her being in this in the show, but as a credit, but we hadn't ever seen her yet. I tried to look on her IMDb just to confirm that I wasn't misremembering, but her IMDb didn't have it. But I had to check my actual description for the previous thing because I included that there. But yeah, also not a huge fan of this episode. Oh my lord, the Radovid stuff with him and Jaskier. Again, I think I've liked all of their scenes. The Geralt stuff, as minimal as it was, and him with the druids was good. I just think we dragged out that Ciri stuff, and it just was not landing for me. Yeah, this vision from, I already forgot her name, mage, elf, but she wasn't an elf though, right? Like, 'cause she had to cut her ears into a point, but maybe she just had elven blood. I don't remember if we've heard her story before. You know, she's referenced the one I did remember that's come up quite a bit, but I don't remember her specifically, her tale. But she's definitely trying to be the devil on her shoulder, trying to use Ciri in the present day to exact her revenge. You know, obviously, there are many futures, there are many ways that Ciri can go about fulfilling her destiny or using her powers. She even said so herself. You know, everything hinges on her choice. There's many futures ahead. The fight with the monster, I think, was there to break things up, obviously. But, like, again, just her lunging at it, just how frail is that thing for as massive as it was? Because she pulled off one of its armor platings and then lunged and just beat it to death in the head through all of its. I'm sorry. There's some things that I just like, I can't suspend disbelief for, and this is one of them. And just the overall pacing and structure of this episode was, yeah, man, this did not need to be, what was it, 52 minutes? Dude, this could have been 30 minutes, and I think it would have worked better. And I don't know, like, if the hallucinations were caused by like this place, the chaos within it was manifesting her own fears and doubts and thoughts into these visions, or if this figure was the one conjuring them to try to egg her on in the direction that she wants, trying to manipulate her into doing what she wants. I don't know. It wasn't very clear. Not that it's really relevant. I'm just kind of wondering about that. But there were some fun moments in it with her trying to survive, her getting pissed off and frustrated and irritated, her grabbing that salamander and just being like, fuck you. Was great. It was hilarious. Other than that, there was a lot of dead air in this one. And I know it was trying to build tension. It was trying to get us in this isolated headspace that she herself is in. It just, I never fully connected with it. I never got to that point. And the whole like coming back around thing, I don't know. It was not vibing with it. I don't really have too much else to say about this for as long as this episode was. Honestly, not a lot happened. I mean, they keep dancing around these monoliths and her power and the traversal between the realms and stuff like that, but then there's just they never feel like actually exploring it. Oh my god, that's one of the things that kind of frustrated me about Blood Origin a lot, is there was a lot of ideas but no follow through on a lot of them. And I figured, well, okay, maybe we'll get that in season 3, because why else would we be setting this up right now than for that to come around and play into things? And also, we've only seen the hunt the one time, so the fuck about that? I don't know. I think maybe it's just the lack of Geralt that I'm missing in this. You know, him being incapacitated, and I just don't think all the other story threads are intriguing enough by themselves to carry the weight of an entire episode. I think that's just kind of where I'm at on it. Because again, like, what drew me into the first episode specifically, which was one of my favorites, was the Trinity, the triad of these three, this unit. And it's just like, and I still think that the first 5 episodes did a good job at making everything that each individual was doing matter. And it was all building towards something, but we were also spending time with everybody. Of course, with Geralt incapacitated and Ciri lost into this, I just don't know. I don't think Ciri needed to occupy the entire episode. Like, we could have went back over to Yennefer and explored what was going on there. You know, we could have seen Jaskier, you know, leave Roggeveen and then get to here. It just kind of, there's like a leap. You know, he talks about going to that town and seeing that Nilfgaard raised the town, trying to find Ciri and all this stuff. Like, show that. Maybe it was budgetary, but like, show me that. That would have been great to see. That would have played into the whole revelation of the tragedy of the last episode. I don't know. That's all I got about this one, man. Let's see how the finale goes. Anyway, guys, what did you all think? Sound off the comments. Let me know your thoughts down below. We'll carry on the conversation after the video. If you enjoy the reaction, please leave a like, drop a comment, subscribe if you're not already. Remember, if you want to see the full length reaction, check it out over on Patreon, or if you've got my Emerald channel, gets you access as well. Speaking of before you go, I want to shout out our channel legends: Manny Sherritt, Ryan Karen, Yuri Korskon, Margaret Grace, Melito, Barbara Hungiano, Jeffrey Hale, M. Sephiroth, Jake and Trail, and Eric Official. Thank you guys so much for your continued support. But that's it for this video, guys. I'll see you all in the next one. Take care, everybody.